Okay, so I have this design that I want to work on, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do today. Yep. Gonna use this button up as the base. So that's one. And then I have this second button up, which we're gonna be using to add length to this one. So the first thing that's going to happen is that we're gonna open up the sides. So the sides over here, as well as the sides underneath the sleeve. We're going to be using our handy dandy.
Our handy dandy?
Seam ripper. This is the most fun part, if you could not tell. Ripping this insane number of seams. So much fun. Just like that. Alright. That was a lot easier than I thought. At least on the bodice. For the bodice, I opened it up until, okay, so from under the arm until this point is about 7.5 inches. I'm gonna open up the sleeve. Thought I would quickly explain how I'm able to just pull the thread and undo everything, because this doesn't normally happen. On this particular garment, the stitch on the front side just looks like the regular in and out stitch, but then on the back it looks like a chain stitch. So by loosening particular threads, you can pull on it and the chain undoes and the whole thing comes apart, which I've never seen before. I don't know what kind of machine creates that kind of stitch. If you do know, let me know. Magic, you know. Okay, got the slit on the side and the arms open. Now I'm gonna open up this and then cut fabric from here to add length this way, and also to add length to the sleeve. So I'm gonna cut right across here. And the sleeve. Also gonna cut the back. This is the back. So now I'm gonna pin and sew those pieces on. Okay, so these are curved. So I'm gonna try and find a straight edge. down below my knees. I'm really hoping these lines are straight. I don't feel like checking today. Now I'm gonna add the extra sleeve length. The first thing I need to do is to make these lines straight. I'm going to get this and mark the middle. Now I do hope you can see what it is I am doing. Then right sides facing each other. Going to line those up. And pin. I'm going to deal with the excess along the edges here later. I'm gonna mark 1/2 inch on both sides to fold it towards that 1/2 inch mark. At first I was doing a double fold. Look how gorgeous that looks. I was doing a double fold, but it's really thin. So I ended up doing the rest. I did 2 with the double fold, then I ended up doing the rest with the single. So it's about 1.5 compared to the 1. Working on my neatness in terms of the stitches. Don't know that this shows that. The lines aren't all that great, but they're all right. They're all right. On the sleeve, I've lined it up so all the sides line up, blah de blah. And then from the top, I've marked. Could my camera focus? I've marked 1.5 inches down, and I'm gonna start pinning the channels from there. Pinning and sewing the channels from there. Okay, so all of these channels I'm going to sew along the edges, and then I'm also going to sew a line down the middle. So a few things have happened since we last spoke. Closed up the sleeve as well as the side. We have our slit there. So I miscalculated the amount of cord I would need, which is always fun. Miscalculations are always fun. I'm going to remove the cord from here and do the sleeves first, because the sleeves are necessary because they're much too long. And then we'll see what I have left and what I can do with that on the bodice. So what you'll need is your desired sleeve length. I believe mine is about 25 inches. And then I'm going to minus the length of the cuff, because the cuff is not included in the cinched area. I stopped the channel where the cuff starts. 25 minus 6, that is 19. 19 times 2, because I need double to make a loop, that's 38. Just gonna cut 39, that's a meter. So I bought 10 meters of cord. Okay, so here are the toggles. Here's the toggle. Okay, so I've got it in. I'm going to put this section through the other side of the channel. I'm just gonna go inside there. So I've tied a knot. I've done double and I've pulled it as hard as I possibly can. I'm gonna seal off the end with heat. Okay, so here's what it looks like. I put 2 channels on the sleeve, one on the front, one on the back. But as I mentioned previously, miscalculations on the amount of cord I needed. So looking at this, I don't really think it needs the back channel. Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna put the other one, so I have enough to do the bodice. Okay, so it's done. It's done. I replaced some buttons that were missing. I also made some cufflinks using toggles, elastic, and a button.
Bye, have a great time.